Hi, I'm Julie Rowland with Network in Action, and I'm here with Matt Miller with First Financial. I want to thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Julie.
And you are the commercial loan.
Yes, I'm a senior commercial loan officer. I'm one of our vice presidents here in the Cincinnati market.
Well, I'm so happy that you could join us today. So take me back through your career, how you ended up to be the senior commercial.
So I started in banking a little over 20 years ago. And I started in the retail world, where most bankers start, working in the branches, managing branches, moved on to manage 4 or 5 branches, and then got into small business lending, covering the branches, bigger size loans. And then obviously from there graduated into the commercial world, working with larger companies. You know, we do lending projects anywhere from $1 to $50 million, and we serve companies that are up to $100 million in revenue.
Okay. So when I think about commercial, banking or loans, it's a total different process than if I go get a personal loan, correct?
That is correct.
So tell me some of the documents that if I want to do a loan for my business, I have to gather for you.
So we always tell business owners the strength of their business are their financials. And the better prepared those financials are, the better prepared they are to borrow money. And that can be their P&L, their balance sheets. Taxes are always going to be a play that they have to do each year. But their P&Ls and their balance sheets and the financial records that their accountants and their CFOs and their controllers help them hold is the value or the keys to their lending.
Is it beneficial, even if I don't need money at the moment? Should I apply? Should I have that?
Business owners should always have a line of credit for any project that may come up or may arise, because you don't want to borrow money when you have to. You want to borrow money when you can.
So a line of credit for my business, it just sits there until I need to use it. What if I don't use it for a year?
And that's great. That's security.
Okay. So besides that, what other products do you have for business?
Sure. So there's two sides of the business equation when we talk banking. You obviously have your lending side that we're speaking of now. Okay. And when you think of that, there's many facets of lending. You have buildings. You may have investment real estate buildings. There's equipment costs. Mm-hmm. There's lines of credit. And then the big one right now in Cincinnati, especially because of, companies coming off of COVID deciding they're wanting to sell or they're done, and other companies trying to grow. You have a lot of mergers and acquisitions. And acquisition financing right now is huge. And one of the ways we've been able to really perform in our bank is we're very good at that. We have a specialized niche that's local that helps do not only the debt and the financing of this, but we can actually do evaluations and help build pricing and value into these deals and make sure that both parties are satisfied with the transaction. And we kind of act as a middleman or a market to put these transactions in place.
Do you personally have a specific niche industry that you like to work with?
Our underwriters are very big manufacturing, wholesale, distribution people, because that's their background. So we're very, very creative or flexible or maybe aggressive in those types of lendings. We do a great job with service industries. But, industry is not specific. We really like to work with our borrowers. That's where being local and being able to understand and ask questions and make local decisions, we can get creative with any type of industry as long as it's the right transaction for the borrower and the bank. And when we say that we're a bank that we look for mutual beneficial relationships, that's what it's about.
Do you do much with the SBA?
We do a lot with SBA. And again, we're a little different than a lot of big box shops with SBA from a sense that we're a little quicker because we do not sell our loans. We keep our loans on the books. The other benefiting factor of not selling your loans is the rates don't change. So it's a fixed rate on an SBA product, which is good for collateral. But for the borrower, it's great because their rate doesn't adjust, with the rates going up and down with prime right now. We're able to keep a nice, low fixed interest rate like you would on conventional financing.
I know personally, if I take out a loan, I hate when I get that letter in the mail that says your loan has been sold and your new servicing company is XYZ. You're not going to get that.
You're not going to get that.
All right.
You're stuck with me.
Well, that's a good thing. If we want to get a hold of you, what's the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way is my cell phone number, probably. It's 614-353-4362. And then my email is matthew.miller@bankitfirst.com.
All right. Well, I want to thank you. I've learned a lot. Commercial banking is not the same as personal, and you really do need a specialist. If you are a small business, you need a specialist to help you with that financing. And I think you need to go see Matt. Do you have a specific area you cover? Are you at a branch here?
I sit in the Union Center office in Westchester, but I cover, the tri-state area and up into Dayton a little bit as well.
All right. Well, Matt, I want to thank you for joining me. And again, I'm Julie Rowland with Network in Action.
Thank you.